Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tia, and today I'm going to be doing some redstone. My mates are going to be messing about in the background or making redstone stuff, but I'm going to teach you how to do a passcode building kind of thing. So it'll look like this. These three open every single thing. You can do two, which would be a lot easier because then you can just get through, but I prefer it with three because if there's 9 switches, then 3 just seems better. So all you're gonna need are these materials, any building block, a redstone torch, a repeater, a redstone, just normal redstone, and a sticky piston. So first, what you want to do is you want to do the outline of your door, like this. I prefer it having 3 blocks so that it goes better, unless you want to have. Oh yeah, and you need a switch. Unless you want to have 4 switches, then I would do 3 if I was you. It just looks neater, in my opinion. I have built these before on my old world before I had to get a new PlayStation because the old one broke. So I kind of know what I'm doing. So you want to place down your switches. Now you can figure out whichever ones you want to trigger the door, but in my opinion I'll have the 3 like spread out, so like something along the lines of these 3. So on all 3, behind all 3 of the blocks, you want to put a redstone torch. Oh yeah. Right, before we start, I want to show you something. This is a short introduction kind of thing. Subscribe to him because that's someone in the video, and then obviously subscribe to this channel because, like, yeah, just do that. Okay, right. Right, so once you've put your redstone torches on all the back of the blocks, you want to put at least 2 coming out. In fact, no, you don't need 2. What we're going to have here is just a normal piston. In fact, you might want to move your door 1 over, because if you're doing it exactly the same as I am, if you're quite experienced with redstone, then you would know where you want to put it. What the fuck? Okay. Excuse my language. All the blocks have to be out. It's going to be 2 blocks away from the door, not 3. So you place your piston and then you place a block. You can do it the other way around, place a block then a piston, but it don't really matter. Now what I'd suggest now is you go from the other side with the next block. For one, it makes the opening look a lot better. So yeah, you want to build out a couple blocks this side so that you got the room. Now you want to start doing your redstone. The reason I have repeaters is just to carry on the redstone and to make sure that it goes directly into the piston and it doesn't miss or doesn't trigger the piston when the redstone touches it. So you want to build all the way across. Now you need to make sure that it doesn't go through the door, it needs to go over the door, so something along the lines of this. Obviously you'll break that block and break this block so it's got a staircase to go down pretty much. Then build around to... No, you want to do 1 more because otherwise the redstone won't go directly into it. So you can do this as like, I don't know, some kind of... You can just do it as like a cool opening, or you can do it to like an opening of a Hunger Games or anything really. So put that there. I want to put that there, and then oh shit, that's wrong. Okay, so I've done that completely wrong. You have your piston here, and then you'll have the block on it. Now covering it up is probably the easiest part about this whole video. If you haven't got that, pause the video on each step, or you can put your switches wherever you want. Remember, if you have this middle switch here, it's gonna count as this one here, that block. So make sure you put the redstone torch on the back, because if you go straight with the redstone, it's gonna close the door and not open it. Unless you want all the levers to be down in the first place, then that's up to you, but I prefer it as the door closes as soon as you unflick it, and when you flick it, it opens. Now you can do whatever you want beyond the doors, no, behind the doors, beyond the doors, you know, word that is sick. Behind the doors you can make whatever you want. It's whatever you want. So if I was you, I'd block off all the pistons, unless you're doing this as a redstone world like this will be. Then yeah, suggest that you just block off all the pistons, unless you're like kind of teaching someone how to do redstone and you want them to see all the insides of it. Unless you want to build, okay, I said, oh my god, what am I on about? I said unless so many times. If you want this to be like an educational thing to like friends or something that don't know much about redstone and new to Minecraft, then you can leave holes so people can see like what you've done and how it works and stuff. But yeah, build around it so that you can't see any redstone. It doesn't have to be exactly the same block as me and anything, but you can make it whatever you want. You can even change the looks of the doors if you want. So you can make the doors granite. I think this is granite. Oh no, that's andesite. If you wanted granite, then you could make it out of granite. You just replace the block that the piston's touching. The only bad thing about this is because this redstone, if you place a block, you need to put the block above it. If you put it here, it's just gonna go straight above anyway. So you just do this. I'm gonna do this just because I think personally it looks better to do this. You can do a glass roof as well, just so people can see what you've done. So once you've boxed it all off, it should be finished. You can change the blocks of the doors, like I said. You just place 3 blocks here, 1 piston there opening that door, and 1 piston here opening this bit, and 1 piston here opening that bit. So if you wanted to have yours out of, for example, maybe you wanted it out of red nether brick, place the nether brick all 3 slots here, and then obviously because we had this one, this one, and this one. Oh, what we forgot to do was just break in here, make this. So this one had all 4 of the repeaters done. So this one is gonna be on 2. Where's this? Oh, there. This is gonna have 1. So now it will just go. So as you can see, there's like a pause. Now you want to fill in these blocks with the original block that you've used, so it just looks a bit better. So as you can see, it goes in, and there you go. So this is what it looks like just all together.